Okay, just to catch everybody up, in case you haven't been following along. We're at the part where Cain and Abel both went to God and offered them gifts. Cain is the worker of the field, so he offered God a gift of fruit and vegetables. Abel is the flock keeper, so he brought God the gift of the fat of the youngest animals and that sort of thing. And God looked with favor upon Abel. Though they both gave offerings, God favored Abel's offering because it was better. Even though Cain didn't have the ability to give those offerings, he doesn't take care of the flocks. And then God had told him, well, if you do good, will I not look on you with acceptance? And my question is, what did he do wrong? Like, what good could he have done that he didn't do already? Like, that's my question. But let's continue from there. Uh, if you do right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. So, sin is crouching at his door simply because he gave gifts of fruit instead of fat. It makes no sense to me. Uh, it desires to have you, but you must master it. Now Cain said to his brother Abel, let's go out to the field. And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, where is your brother Abel? I don't know, he replied. Am I my brother's keeper? It's funny that people say that. Am I my brother's keeper? Like that's probably, I never thought about it, but like they probably just get it from, it's right here at the beginning of the Bible. The Lord said, what have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse, and driven from the ground which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work, when you work the ground, it will no longer yield crops for you. You will be a restless wanderer on earth. Cain said to the Lord, my punishment is more than I can bear. Today you have driven me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. I will be a restless wanderer on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me. But the Lord said to him, not so. If anyone kills Cain, he will suffer vengeance 7 times over. Then the Lord put a mark on Cain, so that no one who found him would kill him. I'm going to stop here. In the Mormon version of the Bible, it says that that mark is dark skin and curly hair. So they say the curse is being black. That's what the Mormons believe. They changed their book in the 1960s or 70s, but that's what it used to say. But this is the Bible. This is different than Mormons. This isn't the Mormon stuff. This is Christians. So Cain went out from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. My question is, where the fuck did the land of Nod come from? Eden is the only thing that exists. It's supposed to be Adam, Eve. They have 2 babies. There's 4 people in the entire planet. And then all of a sudden he goes to this land that already exists. There's already a place that exists. It doesn't make any sense. And not only does he go to the land of Nod, listen to what happens next. East of Eden, Cain lay with his wife. Is he fucking Adam or Eve? He's fucking Eve. He brought her to Nod with him? No, he found some lady in this other place. This story, Genesis, isn't the story of the first humans. It is the story of the first Jews. That is what this book is about. We think it's the story of the first humans. It's the story of the first Jews. It just said right here that he went out to another land, found a wife, and lay with her. Like, and that's not Eve. Not Eve. So, there's already other people in the world. Anyway, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Cain was then building a city, and he named it after his son, Enoch. To Enoch was born Arad. Arad was the father of Mahaziel, and Mahaziel was the father of Methuselah. Methuselah was the father of Lamech. Lamech married 2 women, one named Ada and one named Zillah. Ada gave birth to Jabal. He was the father of those who lived in tents and raised livestock. His brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all who play the harp and flute. Zillah also had a son, Tubal-Cain, who forged all kinds of tools of bronze and iron. Tubal-Cain's sister was Nubal. Lamech said to his wives, Adah and Zillah, listen to me. Wives of Lamech, hear my words. I have killed a man for wounding me, a young man for injuring me. Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 70 times. Adam lay with his wife again, and she gave birth to a son named Seth. Saying, God had granted me another child in place of Abel, since Cain killed him. Seth also had a son. He named him Enosh. At the time, men began to call on the name of the Lord. And that is the end of chapter 4. So I'm going to end there. Sorry I didn't put all of chapter 4 together, but the beginning of chapter 4 is just called Cain and Abel Part 1. If you want to look it up, this one's going to be called chapter 4. Alright, I'll get back to reading the rest later.